It's the Daily Doug.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, today is a Friday. Somehow, we made it to the end of yet another week, and let's have some fun today, y'all. We're listening to some Led Zeppelin. We started last week with Led Zeppelin 3, Side 1, and today we are finishing our look into this classic album. We're going to hear all of Side 2, and I'm happy that you're along for the ride. I'm still grooving to Side 1, y'all. What a great side of music, especially since I've been loving you. Come on. I mean, does it get any better? It really doesn't. I think that's my favorite Zeppelin tune that I've heard so far. Really, it's really wonderful. So I'm excited to dive into this second side of music. I've read that we're going to have quite a different musical side to this band with these 5 songs. We're going to hear Gallows Pole, Tangerine, That's the Way, Bron-Y-Aur, Stomp, and Hats Off to Roy Harper. Hats off to Roy Harper. I haven't heard any of these songs before, y'all. On side 1, I had heard Immigrant Song and Since I've Been Loving You previously, but these are all going to be first-time listens, and I'm really pumped to get to it, y'all. And since it's a Friday, it's a special occasion. I have a brew. And it's a Hawker Shore Oktoberfest. I love these Märzen style beers, y'all. And I just happen to have a few left. So, popping the top on that, I'm going to put it in my Church Brewworks glass here. This is from Pittsburgh, a great little brewery that I went to in Pittsburgh. And that'll be our brew for this episode. How wonderful. Look at the color on that. That's just pretty. Pretty. Beautiful. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I like those styles of beers. Excellent stuff. Made in Germany. You can't go wrong. Those guys know how to make a brew. So we've got Robert Plant on vocals, Jimmy Page is on guitars, pedal, steel, banjo, and the dulcimer. John Paul Jones is on bass guitar, some Hammond organ, a Moog synthesizer, and the mandolin. And John Bonham is on drums and percussion. And y'all, another special occasion. I am wearing new headphones today for the very first time on the channel. I got to show them to you. Check these out. See if I can get these up here. Look at how beautiful that is, y'all. These are Strada, brand new from Metze Audio, y'all. Closed back. I need to make sure I'm putting it on right. It goes this way. Yeah, because these point back on my head. They're closed back, and y'all, I just got them a day or two ago, and they're fantastic. So I definitely wanted to use them on this first episode that I am recording since receiving them. I want to tell you about them a little bit. They're called Strada, the newest closed-backed headphones from Metze Audio. I have really enjoyed, and I still enjoy, my 105 Air and my 99 Classics that I have from Metze Audio. And these new Strada headphones, like I said, they're spectacular. They are engineered for people who seek a full-bodied, enveloping sound paired with premium craftsmanship. These Stratas offer a harmonious acoustic experience where detail, texture, and dynamics come alive with effortlessness and emotional impact. They ain't kidding, y'all. It's got amazing bass. The mids come right through. The trebles just right. It's a really balanced sound. There's excellent, it almost sounds like noise canceling, but it's noise isolating. And there's natural spatial rendering, a carefully tuned driver system, and just a private sonic space. You put these on, you feel like you're in your own little world, and sometimes that's needed, right? Perfect for long listening sessions at home or on the go. The design of these is inspired by their acclaimed Lyric series, and each pair is hand assembled, y'all. They're comfortable, they're lightweight, they're built for years and years of enjoyment, and they're brand new. They're not even yet available on their website, y'all. So stay tuned for more information on how you can get your Strata Metsä Audio headphones. I will let you know. But in the meantime, I'm going to very much enjoy listening to this music with these awesome Metsä Audio Strata headphones. So let's get to it, y'all. Side 2 starts with Gallows Pole. This is arranged by Page and Plant. It's a centuries-old folk song that has been interpreted and reinterpreted many, many times. The story is a young maiden is desperate for somebody to help her break free and gain independence from the person who is serving as her executioner. So she is in dire straits and needs some help. Leadbelly did a version of this, and Jimmy led the band's arrangement of this version of the tune by adapting it from a version sung by the American folk musician Fred Gerlach in an album that came out in 1962. So, friends, I think that's all I need to say. Let's dive in. As usual, I have this set to just listen to the whole side. If I need to stop it, I will. But we are going to have some fun and listen to Zeppelin 3, Side 2. And it starts with Gallows Pole. Here we go. Okay. Man, the sound is so good.
Hangman, hold it a little while.
Hold on, Hangman.
I think I see my friends coming, riding many a mile.
It's like an A7 chord.
Friends, you get some silver, you get a little gold. What did you bring me, my dear friends? Keep me from the gallows.
What did you bring me to keep me from the gallows pole? You got to buy my way out.
What did you bring me? Keep me from the gallows pole.
Yeah, it sounds like an A major chord with a lowered seventh, so Mixolydian mode.
I couldn't get no gold.
No silver or gold.
You know that we're too damn poor.
Too damn
From the gallows pole.
We're too poor to buy your freedom.
Hangman, hold it a little while. I think I see my brother coming, riding many a mile.
That's a sound I wasn't expecting.
Brother, you give me some silver as you get a little gold. I want till you bring me my brother, keep me from the gallows pole. Brother, I hold you down silver.
I brought a little of everything I could to keep you from getting executed.
Yes, I've brought you to keep you from the gallows pole.
Love how it's getting a little bit more intense with every passing second.
Can you hear the wire? I think I see my sister coming, riding many a mile, my. Sister, I implore you, take him by the hand. Take him to some shady power. Save me from the love of this man. Please take him. Save me from the wrath of this madman.
Save me from the wrath of this madman.
Hangman,
She is
on your face is
in dire straits.
tell me that I'm free to ride for many a mile.
Awesome.
Oh yes, she got a fine sister. She want my blood to gold. She want my blood to boil it hot. Keep me from the gallows. Yeah.
Everything just keeps getting added in. It's an arrangement of addition. Is that a banjo? I think it is. The picking of that is just awesome. up and goes folk. And I think that's how they're going to just play us out. No chorus. Just a verse. Several verses. A story song. I wonder if she ever made it out. Save me from the gallows. So who is swinging on the gallows pole? Did our maiden not make it? They say swinging on the gallows pole. That's not my idea of swinging, y'all. And listen to all of that. And it's just going to fade out. How about that? Next up is Tangerine, a Jimmy Page original. And I read that he wrote it while he was with the Yardbirds and that they tried recording it, but they never really finished it. False start. One to major 4, minor 1. Yeah.
I only find it slips away to gray. The hours they bring me pain.
So it's a song about lost love. Originally it was called Knowing That I'm Losing You. Now it's just called Tangerine. Because it rhymes with dream, queen, and between.
Thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again, and I do.
Where you going, Jimmy? He went to the relative major. 1, 4, 5, 1.
She was my queen, and now 1,000 years between.
And 1,000 years in between. That was the 4 chord, the major 4. He moved it down. Yeah, because when you're playing in a major scale on the 2 chord, that gives you Dorian mode. So we just moved it down a step into the major scale that's affiliated with that same thing. That's cool. Flat 7. And then back to the major key. I love that song, y'all. Of course, sounds great. Next up, more acoustic. I'm into it. That's the Way by Page and Plant, one that they wrote while on their Wales retreat, y'all.
I don't know how I'm gonna tell you. I can't play with you no more. I don't know how I'm gonna do what Mama told me. My friend, the boy next door.
Mama told me I can't play with you no more. The layering.
I can't believe what people say.
It's so phenomenal.
You gonna let your hair hang down.
Go ahead and let your hair hang down.
I'm satisfied to sit here working all day long. You're in the darker side of town.
Listen to that.
When I'm out,
Mainly
I see you walking.
that melodic line in this right ear.
Why don't your eyes see me?
And I love hearing Robert's voice in a lower
Could it
range.
be you found another game to play?
I like this color.
What did Mama say to me? That's the way. Oh, that's the way it ought to be. Yeah, yeah. Mama said that's the way it ought to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yesterday I saw you standing by the river. And weren't those tears that filled
Haven't heard
your
anything from John Bonham yet. Or John Paul
And all the
Jones.
fish that lay in dirty water dying, had they got you hypnotized? And yesterday I saw you kissing tiny flowers, but all that lives is born to die.
All that lives
And
is
so
born
I
to
say
die.
to you that nothing really matters, and all you do is stand and cry.
Jimmy Page is a magician, y'all. That's incredible. All the overdubs, and I love the chorus effect on some of the vocals.
When all your ears have turned away, but now's the time to look and look again at what you see. Is that the way it ought to stay? That's the way it ought to be. Oh, don't you know now? Mama said, that's the way it's gonna stay.
That sounds like the Five. I think they're in F sharp. F sharp major. Sometimes it's easier to tell what key you're in by hearing what the dominant is, because the dominant sounds a lot like the dominant, but it doesn't have to go to one. Here comes a bass and a little bit of percussion. light percussion. That's all we ever get. And not any bass till the very end. I want to... Hang on a second. Stop. I want to talk a little bit about this one before we move on. I read that... So we did hear Jimmy on those overdubs. He's playing his 12-string. He's playing a mandolin. He's playing a steel guitar. And he's playing a dulcimer. And they're all just kind of overlaid. And the way that it's mixed, it's atmospheric. It's like atmospheric folk music. I'm down, y'all. I love it. And apparently, this... a little bit of what they were talking about, especially in the first verse. I can't believe what people are saying. You're going to let your hair hang down. I think it was a comment on how they were being perceived or talked about a little bit while they were in America. And apparently some American audiences were not too thrilled at their appearance and commenting on their long hair and all of that. So what are you going to do? It's just Americans. Come on. Yeah, we don't know what the hell we're talking about anyway, right? So I want to continue on, y'all. We got two more, I believe. Bron-Y-Aur Stomp. Bron-Y-Aur Stomp. This is by Page and Plant and Jones, and it's named after the cottage that they stayed at while they were in Wales. Bron-Y-Aur means hill of gold, from what I read. And Robert's lyrics are about his relationship with his dog that he had named Strider, right? After Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, who was also known as Strider. Pretty cool. Apparently, Bonham's going to be playing some spoons and castanets, and John Paul Jones is going to be playing an upright double bass in this one. I can't wait to hear it. So let's continue on in side 2 of Led Zeppelin 3 with Bron-Y-Aur Stomp. Here we go. Yeah, by the time you get into this fourth tune on this side, you're like, wait a minute, is this the same band that was on side 1? Yep. Talk about stomp. Sounds really old-timey, doesn't it? Yeah, the love of a dog. Can your love be so strong when so many loves go wrong? If you're in love with a dog, that dog ain't going to steer you wrong. Major 2, 4, 1. Cool. Little chromatic action there. That was the type of dog he had. Major 2 to the 4. There's the spoons and castanets. Natural life with you. Kindest dog I knew. Indeed. We'll still go walking down that country lane, and I'll sing the same old song. I love it. I love it. That was cool. One more, y'all. Maybe. This one's Hats. Hats off to Roy Harper. The guitar's just in this ear, and Robert's voices are just in this ear. So, there's the blues progression. Little instrumental vocalizing from Robert. Fascinating. Sounds like they're adding vibrato. If that's natural, it's an unbelievable performance. They make it sound like an old-time record.
Give my baby $20 bill.
No.
That's no picture. I'm sure my shot will.
Shit! If a 20 doesn't get her, my shotgun will.
If that don't get that woman, I'm sure my shotgun will.
I do not approve of that message, y'all. Let's give her another 20. Is that it? What a crazy way to end an album. It was almost like it was an outtake. They're like, yeah, let's put that one on. We can end that one. You know, they've gotten through all the heavy lifting. Let's just put that one on at the end. Okay. My read-in, I got to put these, got to be careful. Put those right over there in their case. So in my read-in, I found out that this is a song that they never performed live. It makes sense. That's only half the band, and it seems half-cocked at that. And they apparently recorded several songs like this, several blues covers and arrangements in the studio, but this is the only one that they decided to put on the record. And I had to look up Roy Harper. Roy was a British folk rock musician whom the band greatly admired, and this is a tribute to Roy, and in form and in sound to the old Delta blues that we'll hear more from these guys, right? The Delta blues really did speak to Jimmy, and they inspired Roy as well. And so I think they're going back to this old school style and trying to kind of with a modern way of recording and with modern technology recreating the style of an old Delta blues recording and giving that nostalgia. Something like that. That's my take on it. But what a lovely side. It was almost like listening to a folk rock band, a completely different band than what we're used to. And I'm curious, Led Zeppelin fans, what do you think about this side? If you were going to put on a side of Zeppelin, do you often go to this side of music? Do you like it? Do you enjoy hearing these other sounds from them and seek them out, or just kind of appreciate them and listen to the other stuff? I'm curious about that. I need to give it another listen for sure, because that was only my first listen to all of those. But I was quite amazed, quite frankly, at Plant's singing. I have been critical of Robert Plant as a vocalist. He was wonderful on this side of music. Just a wonderful performance. And Jimmy Page is unrivaled in the crap that he was doing here. I mean, none of it seems overly virtuosic, but just so tasteful and something that only a person with that kind of feel and that kind of touch on their instrument could really make. And the sounds that we got were quite special. So I definitely want to hear it again. And I look forward to doing that for sure. But the next time that I get back to Led Zeppelin here on the channel is likely going to be when we listen to Led Zeppelin 4. We've now listened to 1, 2, and 3, and 4 is up next, right? Comes next. And this is, of course, the famous album that includes Stairway to Heaven. It includes When the Levee Breaks. It's the band's best-selling album of their entire career. It's often called one of the best albums of all time. So I'm really looking forward to diving into it. Y'all, I have heard the Battle of Evermore previously on the channel, but it's been a long time. So I will be happy to get back to that one. Of course, I've heard Stairway. I've heard Stairway many times over the years, but on the channel, I've only reviewed the cover of it that Hart did at the Kennedy Center Honors when they inducted and gave the Kennedy Center medal to the band members. A wonderful, wonderful cover But I'd love to give you my take of Stairway, the original version, which I haven't yet done here on the channel. We've looked into the history of When the Levee Breaks. I remember that episode quite well. We did the original version of it. We did Zeppelin's take on it. And then we did a cover version of it by A Perfect Circle, which that was a fun episode. And I wouldn't mind at all listening to When the Levee Breaks again, y'all. So that leaves Black Dog, Rock and Roll, Misty Mountain Hop, Four Sticks, and Going to California. Maybe I've heard Going to California, but it's unfamiliar. So those I have not yet heard. So that's more than half the album that I haven't yet heard. And I'm really eager to get to it, y'all, especially to share my take on that original version of Stairway and to just kind of have it out there for the world to see. This is what I think, or what I thought in the moment as I listened to Led Zeppelin 4 for the very first time all the way through. So that will be sometime in the near future. I'm not sure exactly when, but when I do, I will let y'all know. And it'll be a good time. But for today and this week, my friends, I thank you very much for being with me. That's going to be all for me. I very much enjoyed listening to Led Zeppelin's third album, the Side 2 kind of acoustic set from Led Zeppelin, and I really did enjoy it. I hope you did as well. I thank y'all for being with me, and we will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.
It's the Daily Doug. Welcome to the Daily Doug. The Daily